Hi there, we're back at it again. Today is Sunday, a self love day. What's the main event today? We're doing an ACV rinse for these free forms. Yeah, that's where we at. So, on I believe Wednesday, right? We went out and I just did this to my hair. And grain started falling out. I don't know whether it's the salt from the air since I'm living coastal, so salt forms or whatever, but definitely it wasn't flakes because it just had a little more weight. And I knew that, yeah, I've been keeping my hair moisturized and washed and such. And yeah, washed on Sunday, moisturized on a regular enough basis, Tuesday, so on and so forth. So, with that being said, I decided to like rinse my hair on Thursday. And yeah, it came out and I wasn't facing the same problem, if we may call it that. So with that being said, I was like, okay, cool, it's time to do an ACV rinse. Because every time I open up my front camera, even though I don't see it like looking at my dreads like this, I would see, yeah, just whiteness, you know? So that being said, I was thinking, yeah, probably I need to just look inside. I mean, not look inside, but I need to do an ACV rinse. Yeah, just to target it a little deeper, more than usual. Right now, my hair's starting to get flaky because it's dry. So with that being said, I'm just gonna ACV rinse, shampoo, because the smell of apple cider vinegar from the last time was just undelightful. So definitely rinse that apple cider vinegar out and then moisturize. See how that goes. One thing's for sure, I think one problem that I probably have is lint. So as time goes on, I'm gonna get tweezer just to pick out the lint if need be. But yeah, we're pretty early in this journey. It's about a year and I think 3 months free forming. Prior to that, I grew my hair out for like 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is where we're at. And by the way, another reason why I want to rinse, ACV rinse, is because when I separated, was it these ones? Yeah, I think when I separated these right here, I could see a sense of, not a sense of, but like I could see something here. And it was very concerning. There were flakes and stuff, so I'm sure there's buildup from hard to reach spaces. Now that my freeforms are more spaced out, I know that, okay, cool, here we go. We can finally rinse these bad boys. But definitely they're probably a bit of buildup in these thick patches. As for these small ones, I'm sure it's more so a lint situation and obviously drying. But yeah, here's a look at my locks. And yeah, let's give you a back view. So with that being said, let's begin. And here are today's ingredients. Bicarbonate of soda, which I believe is baking soda, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, sheesh, this might just be a problem. And yeah, this is it. There isn't much, but I was like, okay, let me just put some lemon. I'm gonna squeeze like half a lemon. Probably gonna put some, I think half of this. Yep, we'll see how that goes. And some water. Warm water. Yeah, just above warm. So, here we go. For my South Africans, you can buy this at Discount, but I'm sure any store has. And as for my Americans, I'm sure they know where to get these. Yeah, I think that's enough. Might just be a bit too much, but hey, man. Trial and error. Trial and error. Here we go. Hear that? It's important to hear. In terms of quantities, I'm not specific on it. But as you can see, squeeze the loss of that. I think this is enough. And mix, 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 mix. By the way, word of advice concerning actually squeezing an apple is that you'll encounter problems of having pulp in here. So this will probably take a little bit of time to take out of your hair. And yeah, I think as time goes on, it'll definitely dissolve or flake out in your hair. So if you're not willing to go through all of those little troubles, then rather use lemon juice. Whew. One thing that I do like right about this angle, instead of leaning in, is that I get to rinse the back of my head. Yeah, which is something that I hardly see. So, you know, that could be a real problem. Yeah, so at least I might just do a second session where I rinse the front of my head. But that's not really guaranteed. That's not really guaranteed because clearly my hair is finally long enough for me to actually just do this, and it's reaching most of my hair except for these little parts. But nonetheless, it's nothing detrimental because I don't let, okay, let me just say I hardly let these little parts lock up, you know. I'm gonna go in for like 15 minutes. I think for the length of my hair, I don't need to go in for 15 minutes. That's overkill, but nonetheless, yeah, most people go in for 15 minutes, so might as well just make it a habit right now. As you can see, my hair is soaked inside. I think I'm going to gently massage it. Watch me an episode of Midnight Gospel. You feel me? Yeah, I also just scratch through my hair. And also my locks. As you can see, this bad boy right here, this thick boy. I'm definitely gonna, you know, just massage through it. And yeah, any suspects like this one over here, same thing, same thing. Because we tend to have a shampoo buildup, you know, as freeformers and lint. Those are the main things that I've seen. Okay, obviously sweat, grime, and whatever else you put in your hair, you know, to moisturize could also build up. But I feel like those are my common problems. And after this, I just want to deal with the lint. I should probably use both hands, but hey, we'll definitely get there. We'll definitely get there.
Hey, and right here, I'm just, going deeper into the rinse and applying friction to the suspect dreads because clearly, we need to make sure that there is no shampoo, no dandruff, nothing, which honestly, I believe I've gotten rid of a long time ago. But one thing that I did find when checking the bowl, yeah, the dish, is that there was sand, just like my bathtub when I shampoo. So with that being said, yeah, I need to be careful when going to the beach. And here's a picture of what I found. Hopefully that's clear enough. So with that being said, now it's time to shampoo.
You feel me? Get the smell out and then moisturize. And that's all there is to it, kids. As you can see, here are my free forms. Side view, and a back view. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, even though I haven't been active lately. And let's continue being accountable in this year of discipline and abstinence.